Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the George. I hope everybody's doing good this Sunday. It's a Sunday. What do you got there on your face, George? It's just a mole. It's a birthmark. When I was a little kiddo, my mom gave it to me. That's it. Hey, so guess what? Today I finished the plumbing. Guys, trust me. I want to show you, but I will show you in details what I've done. I know you will understand and watching the video, you'll see what's going on. Let's jump in and start doing this because it sounds like somebody gonna do something. Okay, let's do it. Setting camera. Boom, back, boom, back, boom. Here we go. Stuff still not set in stone. Stuff can be changed, but this is the back of the tank. First video I showed you guys, I had the stuff going, and I'm gonna explain what happened. So I went and ordered a cheap Chinese pump off Amazon, $80. It was black and white one. Hello, Silver Creek Aquatics, welcome. And I only had one return. And then I did some research on Amazon. I found this piece right here. It's called a Y, PVC Y. It came with this, what is it called? The tightening things. I don't know the name. And I had one piece of PVC. I only found this whole one piece. It was like there was no other longer, shorter piece. It was this one piece here at Lowe's. Now you see some bubbles going in there in the hole. Little tiny, but look, yeah, there you go. Little tiny bubbles. I'll explain what's going on. That's kind of cutting off from the power of the pump sending up water, and I'm gonna explain. So we went and got two of those returns from Tiki. They were like one of them. Trust me, when I first bought it, it was. Oh, let me put a light in here. I'm just talking nonsense. Show you guys. You can see a lot of water movement in there. So we don't want those bubbles. I need some help to figure out what we can do. You see there's bubbles coming out of there? Yeah, bubbles no good in the pump in the thing. So here, this is just simple. You can hear no noise. I'm gonna show you. Just a little 2-inch hose. There's nothing covering it. I want, if anything goes in there, I want it to be in the bottom, the sump, so I can get it out of there. I'm gonna cover the top so the fish doesn't jump in. I'm gonna try to put nothing small that fits those holes, like a little tiny fish. No, it's gotta be big to come in this tank. This is a 120 gallon. Let's go down a little bit and talk a little bit more here. What's going on? So, guys, this is a budget tank, Amazon, Lowe's, and then we went to Bulk Reef Supply, and I bought that valve, check valve. Okay, what that is very important to have because the other pump that I hooked up, what happened? Only Oscar, welcome. What happened is I turned off the pump. Actually, the sensor turned off the pump by itself. It automatically turned off for no reason. It was defective. Brand new out of the box, it was defective. It was just giving me errors, saying the module is hot. The control, I wasn't even touching it. My room right now is 86. Everything's running fine with this pump. So anyway, you can see a lot of return here going on in the sump. This is a capacity of 75 gallon. I am using it for 125 gallon, which is working fine for me. Water movements a lot. I like that a lot. But as you see here, this water is turning really, really quick here and going in there. So I think I have to turn this pump head the other way. That's the only thing I need to do. So everything here is not glued yet. So this isn't like totally glued to that. Stuff can come apart. This is just in the trying stages. Yeah, but I can figure things out. I'm a botanist, remember, aquatic botanist. Alex gave me that title. He knows what he's talking about. George got brains, he knows. But I just set this up. Trust me. And so far, it's working mwah, like right off the box, like a champion. So this is a 120. You can see water bubble coming from there, which is good. I want to see what's going on here with the movement of the water. I like that. So I can see where all the water going. It's a pretty strong pump. All the way down here, I can see the water being pushed, the bubbles. You see that, right? And that's good. The pump is good. So, and it's got a lot of movement on top. It's a nice pump, 1,325 gallon movement. So you want 10 times the return, I was told. So that was a great buy. Fish from Link. Hello, hello, welcome. Sorry guys, I don't have a schedule set. You guys, you know me, right? With my kids and stuff. Trust me, I can't make a schedule even if I want to. Some days we have doctors to schedule, some days, we're driving in the road, and I want to put myself on the schedule to go on live every week, once a week, but I haven't done that. So right now I have this just regular water in there. There's no salt. I'm testing this up. I want to show you from the front side. This is the front side. It's gonna look like this. Looks like we have a filter sock right there. It grabs all the debris, and then this is gonna be for the chaetomorpha. I'm gonna put a LED light growing. I have the return from 2 inch to 1 inch. That made kind of things silent, and it's still working just fine. It's giving the water I want down. It's not overfilling, so that's perfect. I can always manifold, this thing change here. If it breaks or anything, Home Depot had this for like 12 something. I can go get another one and replace it really quick. And I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this back out. I did glue it. You can see I glued it. I'm glad I left a long thing. I'm putting a, what you call it, union. I got two of them. I was waiting today. Here's the union. I'm gonna be putting a union right underneath there. I'm gonna plumb this just a little different. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this union here. I might get this one up and down a little more. That's okay. And then I have another elbow, which I messed up this one. I'm gonna cut this right here and stick the elbow in. And that's not glued right there. I can take the whole piece and put another piece into the new elbow. So I need to finish that off. And I still have little work to do on this before it goes anywhere. I'm gonna test it for a whole entire week. Make sure it's running good. This is gonna be George's Reef 120, the biggest one I can have over here. No bigger. One day, if we move, we'll get that 350 gallon, no problem. But not here, not over here, not safe. So everything's working so far, so good. I want to show you one thing. I actually haven't even experienced it yet. The other time when I got that pump without the check valve, all of a sudden the pump turned off, and you should have seen the water was. Now I'm gonna turn the pump off on purpose. So here's the controller right here. This is a cheapo pump, $100. If it breaks, they'll send me another one the next day. I'll order it right away. Which I'm gonna buy an extra one just to have it, test it, see, making sure it's working. And here we go. Let's do the feed mode. This thing has a pulsing mode too. It says feed. Look. So look what's going on right now. It's returning nothing from here back. That check valve closed up. We're hoping it did. Making sure. Looks like it. I want to make sure it's not gonna flood. This is all testing. I haven't tested it yet. Yeah, holding my fingers. If something goes wrong, I gotta figure out what's going on, what's the cause, and is this returning water? No. So, which is good. This is working here. We have lid. I haven't glued anything, so I'm making sure everything's working perfect before I glue it. Look, still rising. I want to see. So what happens right now? All the water here, it's gonna dump until it gets to that level. So I want to make sure this water not gonna flood this bottom here. So I have a lot of room still. So very important to know this thing. And this is the level for the water. I'm gonna be putting a meter on this side because I'm looking from the other side. Every time I see the level going down, oh, I'm actually going to be putting a sensor with the overflow over top of using a 10-gallon overflow, they call it. RODI will be here. Every time that goes down, the level automatically fills up. Be cleaning it, maintenance and everything needed. So far, so good, guys. Let's see the water stuff there. Still got a lot of room here. Nothing's going back still, right? Oh well, still a little bit going. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're in the safe zone. We're in the safe zone. Dun, 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 dun. We're in the safe zone. Yeah, no flooding. Like last time, my heart fell down in the floor. I made water everywhere here. It's not a carpet or anything. It's rock. Don't worry. I cleaned it up right away. I got fans running. I dry everything up. If I drop a drop of water, I don't like it. Make me slip and fall. That's not good. So I'm gonna be putting clamps right here. I'm gonna be putting glue and everything. Of course, I need this one turned around somehow. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to secure this over here somehow. And the bubble should be gone. Hello, Motor City. Is that Motor City? No, Mountain Greenery. Hello, hello, welcome. So I do have a sum. I'm not running nothing. This is only testing right now. Okay, stay with me. Part. Every week I'll try to go live to show you the reef tank, and my reef tanks in the house are fantastic. They're doing great. I'll be posting videos of those every time. I just added two Ganyaporas in there, two different colors. One's red, the other one's red, has a green eyes. And then I added four Euphalias, which two frog spawn. One is a hammer, and the other one's an octospawn, which is a hammer and frog spawn cross. So yeah, I like those a lot. Before, when I bought them a long time ago, I didn't do good with them. My tanks weren't ready. I learned that don't do that to this. I'm gonna make sure next here it's gonna be rocks. So after I set it where it needs to go, this is in the middle of my place, by the way, in the garage here. Literally in the middle of everything. So when I set this here, where it needs to go, Rockscape's gonna be working with. Let me turn that pump on again. Well, it's still on the feed. I think like 5 minutes or so. There you go. It's back on. And that 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, whatever that means. Pumps running. Oh, look. Right away, water goes so fast and starts going right away. Look at that. Sweet. I'm going to let it run for a bit. Just testing, making sure everything's good. I like it so far. I like it, guys. It's working the way I want it. It's not little water movement, a lot of water movement happening in here. And of course, I'm gonna be putting what you call it, little power heads right here, pushing water that way and making wave. They call them wave makers. And then another one right here, wave maker. Then I'm gonna need the lights too. So I still haven't bought the lights. Still far away. I need the rocks first, sand second, the lights, and the things right here on the sides. And this is 120 gallon. Check it out, guys. I hope you liking it. Yeah, the top you can see. Let me show you. So it's kind of like coming. Obviously, we can see it's not leveled here where it's at. And where it's gonna go, I'm gonna level it up. Just the floor is not leveled. So it's kind of like coming to the edge. And the baffles right here, it's going to the top, yes. And I'm gonna show you where the level of the water is down there. It's going exactly where I needed to go. Right here is the level of the water, but I'm gonna turn it around. I said, remember? So here's the level. When this goes down, you have to top it off with RODI water, and it will evaporate all this bubbling going on and water movement. This is open right here. By the way, this stand is all weatherproofed and sprayed and it's kind of painted. Not, I didn't want to put too much paint on it, just a little bit of paint. This is the back of it anyway. Here's the other side. And I have a goal to put acrylic right here, so I can see the night light at night. Cause after the light is off on top, that was gonna be the bottom. Causing all nice light here, where it's gonna go, purplish looking light, almost like my hand color right there. Yeah. Hope you guys ready to see what I'm about to do with this. It's gonna take months before I put any corals, but after I set the salt water and the rocks and no light, they don't even need that much light. I mean, I can use one of them cheap, one of those guys on there. I those are like, yeah. Look, there's bubbling going on. That's not good. And then I'm gonna put a cover too, the top. So the top's gonna have a cover. And this is right here to my level of my chin. Literally, look. So I need to put something to get on top. I wanted it high. It's only 33 inches, by the way, the stand. I wanted it high just so I can be able to do anything I want here. I'm going to try to put a control box on one side, make something nice with it. We'll see, guys. Maybe on the other side of the place. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. Still, learning. And you can see right here how it's working. It's working pretty fast. That suck is filling up really quick. I can lower the pump speed too. It's got speed, it's got wave making motion. I don't want to put it on the wave maker. Look at that pump, it's pumping a lot. On that side too, but that side making more bubbles anyway. That one's not making that much bubble. Will be sweet. Yes, George is making it. Anything George touches will be sweet. My friend Beto yesterday gave us a lot of meat for barbecue. I appreciate that, Beto. He thought of us. Anyway, you can see right here the baffles were broke. This is actually not broke anymore. I have a piece right there. I'm going to show you real quick. Hold on. I glued a little acrylic. There's another one. This will be like, I mean, they don't look great, but it's doing the job. I don't care. This is a budget reef, guys. The tank cost me $150. The pump is $100. The pipe stuff. Let's see. This was $10. This stuff here. This was $40. The little fittings were like $15, and the pump was 100. The sump was 300. I got it for 260, by the way. So yeah, it's a. This one cost me $100. The stand. Fittings are not, yeah, but I wanted to run it. There was other ways, many ways to make this happen, but I found the best way. I actually don't want to like water, like water not going up there, nothing like it. All 1 inch right here, all the way. This is 1 inch. The all the way inside of that's 1 inch. Even my return thing is 1 inch, so I don't want anything choking anything. And here I'm gonna be putting a clam. Absolutely. Yeah, look, there's little water coming out. The pump is too powerful. Yeah, we don't want it flying off of me right now. I should turn it off actually and go and get those clamps. I have them somewhere in the garage. I just got to go find it and put the clamps here, one clamp there, and turn the pump around, glue it, and all that stuff. And the fishes are doing good in here. Everybody's doing good. Breeding, babies, everything. Look at the babies in there. I got daddy right there. There's no light. The light's not on. Let me turn it on real quick. Here we go. Everyone's doing good. Some of these are not. These are drying over here. Some dead fish I put here because I feed them to my isopods. I do lose fish every now and then, guys, and some of them I actually put down. It happens, right? Everybody kills fish. Don't tell me you're perfect or I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm never. So I don't know the reasons. Like this last one I lost, it was my Apistogramma borellii male. I think I broke his heart. What happened, poor little guy? What happened? He was with the female down there. Let me show you, so you'll know. Like, hey George, what the hell did you do? Did you not change the water or something? Nah, check it out. I have a bunch of fry from him. Bunch of fry. Beautiful, gorgeous little guys, and the mother is in there with them. I was not sure if he was gonna eat the babies or not, so I said, let me take him out. I did take him out, and I went and put him right here. And there's no other apistogramma in there. There's only some blue, green neon tetras and some killifish. Some killifish. Not a whole lot, like two, three of them you can see growing up. Anyway, he was there for like 2 weeks. I didn't see nothing wrong. One morning I woke up, he was on top, dead. So there you go. And everybody else in there just fine. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't know what happens. I say heartbroken because I took him away from his sweetheart. Sometimes when I do that, they change color, they're not happy. And he jumped. No, 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 no. He didn't jump. He was on top, dead. I found him in the water. He didn't jump. He didn't jump. No, 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 no. He didn't jump. But stuff like that happens. I ain't worried. Here's my other 120-gallon fresh water. I have almost all of them. My nice fish in there. The Bosmanite rainbows and stuff. Yeah, guys, this is looking good. Nothing bad going on here. So far, so good. We're just gonna I'm gonna secure everything. I like the way it's running fast. I got turned up pump around, like I said, and let it be here for a week. I'm gonna run it just like it is. I want to make sure nothing leaking at all, nowhere, nothing, no little leak here, no little leak there, nothing. And when I feel safe, then it's going what it's going. Floating, yeah, he missed a female, yeah, family. Exactly. You never know what happens. Guys, this is a pool, and I can jump in there and swim. I can fit in here like no problem. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait to actually experience the whole reef experience, because the other tanks that I have, they're 35.5 gallon. That one is a small one. I mean, I'm not even enjoying it because it doesn't have the sump and stuff. I do have a little protein skimmer. It's just a tiny one. It does take some. It does a little skimming in there for a 35 gallon. It is what it is. But a big protein skimmer, filter sock, we got to change every 2-3 days. I was told it's a lot of work. Anyway, this is a lot of work, but I'm committed. I love my hobby and I spend money on it. I don't work, you guys know, and I don't have like big income. And then one more thing. So I'm going to be putting some kind of a sensor here in case there is electricity shortage in the pump or anything like that. So my fish and corals won't go dying on me. And so pretty much, let me see what happened there. Okay, sounds good. Powerful pump. So this is coming from two sides. I'm gonna change those heads too. I'm putting that circular one that changes the wave. It doesn't make wave, but it just doesn't just shoot one way. It shoots here, there. It's like a circular one. You can get them like $12 on Amazon, and I got two of them. I'm gonna put those on there. What I'm trying to say is this piece right here. Let me show you. Don't break it, buddy. Don't break it. Hold on. It comes off, guys. Look, I'm gonna show you how it does. It does come off. Hold on. I need two hands. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, it's pretty tough. That's good. Anyway, let me do this. Okay, it does come off. Look. See, this piece, I can change. So, yeah, that's a lot of water movement right there. That's good. This thing makes it actually like choking it, man. Yeah, it is actually choking it. Look, see, that's why I want to put the circular one. so I can get more power from the pump straight on. Straight on. So here we go. Let's put it back on there. Wait a minute. Okay. This thing's the snap on. Let's see. And lit us hard, which is good. And they're a little hard. Let me see. You can't do it with one hand. So that's good. That's hard. Okay, here we go. It's working now. Water all over George's phone. I messed with it. It's making noise, but I can control the power here, and it's not gonna make that much noise. I'm gonna have a cover here. This whole thing gonna cover so the fish doesn't shoot. 1 second is in there, 1 second is in here. I don't want to deal with that problem. I'm definitely gonna cover this up. The noise is not that much. Because look, it's like it's pretty powerful. I can control the power on the pump and make it like, let's see, a little less. Run it on the 96. Let me see how down it goes, how far it goes. What is that? 90%? Nice. This is 60%. 50%. The power 20% is running. Okay. So now it's sending less. I'm just showing you guys how this works. Way less power. Still got movement, but way less. And you see it's making a lot of noises now because it's like less. Let's go back up. This is that Jibo, okay, by the way. I'll show you the box really quick. I'm not doing a review on it, just to show you what I got. UCQ 5000, 40 watts, which is really good. It's a DC pump, very quiet. I like it a lot. That's it right there. It's pretty big. It's like taking the whole back of the sump. It fits perfect. Let's go to the look, almost no noise. At toilet noise. Let's see. I mean, the phone is right on top. You cannot hear much, right? Yeah, good, good. Run it on the 100% again. Or 90. Let's see what happens. 90%. Oh, and the level here is rising too. Now it's at 90. See, that's another thing. So less water you take in, the level in the sump rising because it's dumping faster than it's actually taking out. So this is like all trial stages. I'm learning all about it, how I'm gonna run this thing. I want to make sure it's running good. Very quiet. I need somebody to record me so I can turn it off, turn the pump around and stuff like that. I do need help, yes. But I don't have anybody here. My son is actually at grandma. Mom is busy in there. Every time I go inside, she chews my head, but she's busy doing stuff. And so I leave her alone, do her thing. So just to let you know, when I set this up, we're not going to be able to see it from this side. It's going to have it be on next to the wall. So I'm not even be able to clean the coralline algae on this side at all. It might be all algaed up on this side. I'll be able to clean this whole side right here. And definitely I'm going to clean this side because I'm going to be looking from here and I'm going to be looking from here. I'm putting it right on the wall. I know where it's going already. And so I'm just saying, fish on tactics in the house. Not much, buddy. Just showing you guys I'm doing a budget build right here. Budget reef built. Anybody can do. You don't have to go crazy expensive. I found this at my local fish store that sells corals and marine life. He had it in the floor. I asked him. He said one price. I didn't say less. He said 150. I said, listen, I'll pay you 150 as long as it holds water. He said, yeah, I promise it will. If not, bring it back. Well, there you go. You can see it's not leaking nowhere. Nothing's wrong. All the sim's perfect. The silicone's all nice and perfect. I actually doubling checking that there's no like water going in here. It's gonna give up or anything. Very important to know that. I'm here. I can't see much, but it's holding water. I don't see leakage, guys. Still gonna work on the pipes, supporting it and stuff. So this was kind of like medium use tank. Maybe somebody used it for a year and a half. They want to try to see if they can do a reef tank. Maybe they couldn't do it. Something happened, one of those things. It's in one of the older tanks too, actually. Like it has like a black seam on it. So they do sell these. They do sell them on Amazon, brand new ones, $1,500, guys. I can't afford that for a tank. So far, I didn't even spend $1,000. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's a budget build, and you can do it. Anybody can do it. You don't have to go kill yourself. That sump looked brand new. I looked it up. $450 for the sump. $400 for the skimmer. You can see there's nothing wrong with it. It's all nice and clean. You have to clean your sumps and stuff every little bit. That's why we have that thing you close. And I'm gonna be putting another what you call it, so I can loosen it off, take the whole sump, empty it, clean it up, bring it back brand new. Even the skimmer, I can do that. That one day will be perfect. Every 6 months or a year, whatever it gets dirty really bad, I'm gonna have that luxury too. That's a good thing. That's why I like this whole setup because of it's what I wanted to do. I'm not going to Petco, PetSmart, buying a reef tank, bringing it home. I don't know what it is or anything. Those are nice, okay? I mean, they're all set up, plumbed for you. Yeah. And by the way, no reef tank these days have one hole, like a return. They have another one with two of them, actually, three of them. So two, they are for just in case a snail goes in the back. So I'm gonna try not to get anything small. We don't want anything small so they don't go in the back. I gotta be careful with what I bring. So even though you don't have anything, stuff grows into the pipes, and I'm making it that it's not that hard. Nothing is set in stone. It's all can be torn apart, changed in one day. I found the stuff at Home Depot, Lowe's, and I can be able to do it right away. It's not that hard at all. So pretty fun project. But when it's all set up and nice running, I can't wait for that, guys. I tell you the truth. There you go. Now you can see it the way it is. 2, 3 months from now, it's gonna be totally different. All right. I'm not gonna rush things and go ahead and put a bunch of crazy corals in there and stuff like that. No, 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 that stuff happening. Okay. Hey, I know this is all the same thing I'm saying over and over. It's kind of boring. I kind of want to make this short. I got other stuff to do. Gonna get dinner going. Glad to see everyone here that cares to look at George. What's he up to? That's what I'm up to lately. I've been working to fix this tank up. And everything else is doing great, guys. I mean, don't get me, I don't neglect nothing here. So my rat's doing good. Uh, Beta's doing great. I'm not breeding the betas right now. Guppies, I'm breeding. I'm on a line breed. Some blue Moscows, stuff like that. So we'll see. A lot of guppies right now. Some albino, some black Moscow, some blue Moscow, stuff like that. Well, I'm glad you guys joined today. Said hi to me. Thank you again. Only Oscar, Fish on Tactics, and Only Oscar's been the whole chat. Fish Farm Links was here. Mountain Greenery, Silver Creek. Thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful weekend. Later. See you soon.